Question 1. Who do you think your shadow looks like? आपकी नजर में आपकी परछाई किससे मिलती जुलती है? Answer. I think my shadow looks like me. Question 2. Why do you think your shadow jumps into bed before you can? आपके विचार में आपकी परछाई आपसे पहले बिस्तर में क्यों कूद जाती है? Answer. When I go very close to my bed, my shadow falls on the bed before I can go into it bed. Question 3. What time of the day do you think it is when your shadow is the tallest? Why? Morning, afternoon, night. आपके विचार में आपकी परछाई दिन के किस समय में सबसे लंबी होती है? क्यों? सुबह, अपराह्न, रात. Answer. I think my shadow is the tallest in the morning. Question 4. Read the lines from the poem and answer the following. कविता की इन पंक्तियों को पढ़िए और निम्न का जवाब दीजिए. He is very very like me. From the heels up to the head. I. Who does he refer to? He. किसको संबोधित करता है? E. Who does me refer to? Me. किसको संबोधित करता है? E. Why are he and me alike? He और me एक जैसे क्यों है? Answer. I. He refers to the shadow. E. Me refers to the child, the speaker in the poem. E. He and me are alike because he is the shadow of me. Let's talk. Work in pairs and discuss the following. जोड़े बनाकर काम कीजिए और निम्न पर विचार विमर्श कीजिए. What would you do if a dog chases you? You have forgotten your homework copy at home. You are alone in a room and the lights go out. Answer. I would stop instead of trying to run faster than the dog. I would accept my mistake and say sorry to the teacher. I would light a candle. Fun time. Shine a torch behind your hand and see its shadow on the wall. Move the torch a little away from your hand and see the shadow on the wall. Do you find a difference in the size of the hand on the wall? अपने हाथ के पीछे टॉर्च जलाएं और दीवार पर उसकी परछाई देखें. टॉर्च को अपने हाथ से कुछ दूर ले जाएं और दीवार पर उसकी परछाई देखें. क्या आपको दीवार पर हाथ के आकार में कोई अंतर नजर आता है? Answer. The size of the hand on the wall becomes smaller. Working together. Question 1. Work in groups of 5. 5 के समूह में काम करें. Make a large hand on a plain sheet. Mark the names of fingers, thumb and palm on the hand. Use the hints given in the box. For middle ring, small thumb. Answer. Do it yourself. Question 2. Do the actions as given below and observe which part or fingers of your hand is being used. नीचे दिए गए कार्यों को करें और देखें कि आपके हाथ का कौन सा भाग या उंगली इसमें प्रयुक्त की जा रही है. Answer. Actions. Part or fingers of your hand being used. Point at a door. Bounce a ball. Scratch your chin. Twist your ear. Comb your hair. Draw with a pencil. Touch a flower. Forefinger. Fingers and thumb. Thumb and forefinger. Thumb and forefinger. Fingers and thumb. Thumb, forefinger and middle finger. Forefinger. Let's write. Question 1. Fill in the blanks using one of the words given in brackets. कोष्ठकों में दिए गए शब्दों में किसी एक का प्रयोग कर रिक्त स्थानों को भरें. I. Where is the child? Blank. Parents have come to school. Who? Who's which? E. I saw many houses. Blank were quite spacious. Which? Who's who? E. Mathematics. Blank is my favorite subject. Is so interesting. Who? Which? That. I. We. The poem. Blank you read out is so lovely. Who's which? That. We. I know the street. Blank he lives on. Who's that? Which? We. I like reading books. Blank have pictures in it. That. Who? Which? We. The old lady. Blank I met in your house is my neighbor. Who? That. Which? Answer. I. Whose? E. Which? E. Which? I. We. That. We. Which? We. Which? We. Whom? Question 2. Complete this description by answering the questions below. नीचे दिए गए प्रश्नों का उत्तर देते हुए इस विवरण को पूर्ण करें. I. What do you think is the name of the dog? E. Why is she called that? E. What color is she? I. We. Do you think she is friendly? We. What does she like to eat? Write a few lines on Mata and his little dog named Shadow. Answer. I think the name of the dog is Shadow. E. She is called so because she follows Mata wherever he goes like a shadow. E. She is of grey color. I. We. Yes, she is very friendly. We. She likes to eat bones and bread. Say aloud. Answer. Do it yourself keeping in mind the sounds of S and SH. My shadow summary in English. This poem is about a child's shadow which always moves with him. His shadow resembles him. It does exactly the same what the child does. Sometimes the shadow grows very tall and sometimes very small. One morning the child gets up early before the sunrise. He finds dews on flowers but does not see his shadow with him. The child thinks that his shadow is still fast asleep in bed. My shadow summary in Hindi. यह कविता बच्चे की परछाई के बारे में है जो हमेशा उसके साथ घूमती है. उसकी परछाई उससे मिलती जुलती है. यह ठीक वही करती है जो बच्चा करता है. कभी कभी परछाई बहुत बड़ी हो जाती है और कभी कभी बहुत छोटी. एक सुबह को बच्चा सूर्योदय से पहले उठ जाता है. वो फूलों पर उसकी बूंदें देखता है किंतु अपनी परछाई नहीं देख पाता है. बच्चा सोचता है कि उसकी परछाई अभी तक बिस्तर में सो रही है. Class 5 English Chapter 1 My Shadow Hindi Translation of the Poem. 1. I have a little shadow that goes in and out with me. And what can be the use of him in? More than I can see. He is very, very like me from the heels up to the head. And I see him jump before me. When I jump into my bed. वर्ड मीनिंग्स शैडो शेडो परछाई, हील्स हील्स बैक पार्ट ऑफ फुट एरी। अनुवाद मेरी एक नन्ही सी परछाई है जो मेरे साथ अंदर बाहर आती जाती है। उसका उपयोग क्या है यह मैं समझ नहीं पाता, मैं तो बस उसे देखता हूँ। वो सिर से पैर तक बिल्कुल मेरी तरह है। जब मैं सोने के लिए बिस्तर पर जाता हूँ तो अपने से पहले उसे उस पर बिस्तर पर छलांग लगाता देखता हूँ। 2. The funniest thing about him is the way he likes to grow. Not at all like proper children, which is always very slow, for he sometimes shoots up taller like an Indian rubber ball, and he sometimes gets so little that there's none of him at all. Word meanings funniest funniest full of humor, मजेदार, proper normal सामान्य, shoots up rises high ऊंचा उठ जाता है, none of him at all not visible दिखाई नहीं पड़ना। अनुवाद उसके बारे में सबसे मजेदार बात उसके बढ़ने का तरीका है। वह सामान्य बच्चों की तरह धीरे धीरे बड़ा नहीं होता बल्कि भारतीय रबर की गेंद की भांति उछलकर अचानक बड़ा हो जाता है, और कभी कभी तो इतना छोटा हो जाता है कि दिखाई भी नहीं पड़ता। 3. One morning, very early, before the sun I was up. I rose and found the shining dew on every buttercup. But my lazy little shadow, like an errant sleepyhead, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. Word meanings shining चमकता हुआ, dew drops of moisture ओस की बूंदें, buttercup a type of yellow flower एक प्रकार का पीला फूल, errant bad बुरा खराब। अनुवाद एक सुबह मैं सूर्योदय से पहले उठ गया और मैंने हर पीले फूल पर चमकदार ओस की बूंदें देखी, लेकिन मेरी छोटी सी आलसी परछाई बुरे सोने वाले की भांति मेरे पीछे घर पर बिस्तर में गहरी नींद में सो रही थी।